In order to make it in time for Valentine's Day dinner, we're going to be just in and out real quick, like me and your mom last night, and then we can have a video done, okay? We have the very first match, which I believe is this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we have NB90, who's accusing both Spotify and sorry misclick, but said more Spotify. Like the other one may be hacking, we don't know. I just want to point one thing out to you guys, real quick. The orange team, not saying that they're bad, but they banned Blackbeard and Capcan. What does that say to you guys? Also, they went kitchen first, which is not normally the first site because it's one of the worst sites. Let's see if he just rushes in and kills everyone. Is chat smile here Valentine? Maybe.
I just love Dex, bro.
Oh, hi kitties. Okay, that looked like he was just holding the angle. Cade peeked into him, nothing crazy. That is a Mira, who did not put a mirror on that wall. Okay. Alright, Misclick just got 2 kills himself. How do I rotate here? Doesn't matter. What is this? This is a double reinforced wall with a mirror on it. I don't want to draw any... Oh my god, that's another double reinforced wall with a mirror on it. I don't want to draw any conclusions since it's only the first round. Based off of the bans as well as the plays being made here, I am led to believe that this might just be a situation of Orange Team being incredibly bad. You didn't even expect Cap to be there. He flicked past and then went back. If we can't find anything, I might go back to that first round and watch what Sorry Misclick did, just because they got 2 kills as well. Maybe they had something, I don't know. Use this back because he doesn't have your charm. Well, I mean, this is submitted by subscribers of mine, so hopefully would have the charm. But if you did start equipping the varsity charm, you would not be making mistakes like this orange team is. I don't even know what that bandit was trying to do. Hold on. I know he's a sub. I don't want to roast him, but... How did he miss that? Oh no. Oh, there go the cats, because Annie just opened her office door. They just sprint away as soon as they hear it. Can you get the charm with Twitch Prime? If so, how? You can get it with Twitch Prime. All you gotta do is just subscribe to the channel. You click on the subscribe button in the top right if you're on desktop. I don't know where it is on mobile. And then you just sub with Twitch Prime. I believe the only way you can't sub with Twitch Prime is if you are on Apple, like iOS phones. I might have to go back and watch some of Sorry Misclick's kills. That one seems a little bit more suspicious. I don't believe that Twitch died to the Rook. We'll make a mental note of that and we'll come back. This is only a 6-round match, so maybe... Or we'll just remember, but... Yeah, that was weird. He just knew where the last person was without any intel, as far as I can tell. Weird run out from Ella. Also, thanks for the subs from Mr. Popo and Dylan. But yeah, you just sub with Twitch Prime by clicking the button. It'll say sub for free. And then you get the charm. Easy. I don't know how he won that. He pushed Rook there, but I'm pretty sure he died from the person in game. Which I guess then we would ask how does Twitch know where Rook was, but I believe Twitch didn't actually see Rook, so there would be no reason. I don't know what those elements were. There would be no reason for Twitch to know for a fact that Rook is there unless they heard it, which obviously they could have. But I'm fairly certain Twitch died to the person in game. We'll watch Ash since she's at 5 kills as well. If we need to, we'll go back and start watching the old rounds. Ash charging where someone isn't is a good start for their innocence. Right now this feels like Smurfs in a copper lobby. Honestly, losing that gunfight, if this is a Smurf in a copper lobby, is pretty sad. There is never in a million years should that person be losing that gunfight. That was a freebie. Not trying to discredit Kaid. Kaid pushed well there, but like I don't know how Ash lost that. Look how the charm matches anything. It's steezy. I don't know what steezy means, if that's some new hip young slang that the children are saying now, but yes, the charm does match everything. It's white and it's clean. Because I believe isn't it white and black goes with anything? Like it can match with literally anything. I was about to say, is he going to hear this person coming down the bathroom hallway? But that was a teammate. How much he's moving is hurting my eyes. How do I send a hacker a replay? In the chat, do the review command. If you're watching this on YouTube, all you gotta do is click the first link in the description, because that will be the submit a match thing. All you gotta do is send a zip file with the match folder, and then also make sure to include a text file that says who's cheating, what your name is. You have to include what your name is, because we did have one person who tried to be like, oh, I don't want to be named, I want to be anonymous. And then we found out that they actually reported themselves to try to be famous or whatever. Okay, I might understand how this went to 6 rounds now. Again, haven't really found anything crazy. I assume probably just smurfing. We'll go back to round 1 and 2 to watch. Sorry, misclick, but yeah, so far it just seems like smurfing, because they're running around, they don't really care, but they're not pre-firing where people are, they're just running around confidently. Sorry, misclick, I just got, actually I'll go back and watch that. I think sorry misclick is cheating. Look at this. Gridlock comes running across, like sure, you'd probably be able to hear footsteps, but oh, wrong one. I'll let it play through. I think he has walls, because look, before he even runs, he aims it through the wall. I think he's cheating. Just off of that. This guy seems like he's just kind of walking around. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Or like, he knows what he's doing, but he's just kind of seeing what he can get. We'll swap over to sorry misclick whenever they get a kill, just to see for sure if there's evidence of cheating. But in the meantime, we'll keep watching Spotify. On the map can hear gridlock. While true, you wouldn't hear it well enough to just pre-fire or like pre-aim where they actually are. I think we can all agree on that. Which I believe we're gonna see Him probably. Hold on. I know this gun has low recoil, but was there 0 recoil here? That was 0 recoil. Right? Like I know it's supposed to be easy, but like that was probably like 5 bullets and not a single move. Like it was perfectly steady gun. So I'm like 99% sure sorry misclick is cheating. Which is actually, this is kind of surprising because when they submitted, they mainly accused Spotify, but then they said, oh, and the other person maybe, not sure. So other person seems way more suspicious. I thought when they had recoil cheats, it wouldn't pick up in replays. There's 2 different recoil cheats. There's the one where like, you know, it actually will show in a replay. And then there's another one where anyone spectating and anyone watching the replay will see it as just them going up to the sky. But on their end, it's completely flat. Like, so there's a client side and then there's a server side one. Server side ones are way more rare because it's harder to actually get them past BattleEye. But client side ones are way more common because it's just client side. If that makes sense. Okay. It's a 6 versus 3 right now. If I were to clickbait the hacker replay video with that, where it says 6 versus 3, would people be pissed on YouTube? Would they be upset with me clickbaiting it that much? If I just call it like, how did hackers do this? They would be. Says chat. You would be. But it would be funny at the same time, wouldn't it? I think it would be funny. I might clickbait it. I need views, guys. Siege ain't doing too well. Videos have been on the downturn. I need whatever views I can get. Really hoping that year 7 actually is good so that I don't have to clickbait or anything for views, that I can just actually get views. Will it actually be good? We don't know. That was 0 recoil there too. I know. Like look at those shots. Look at these shots. There's absolutely 0 recoil at all. No kick whatsoever. Whereas I bet if we go... Who's the teammate who got a kill? The Doc. If we watch Doc, I bet we'll see some, at least, recoil jumps. Yeah, like... Gun jumps around like that. Even there, right there. This literally has 0 recoil. I bet if we go look at their profile, we're gonna find something suspicious. I also kind of followed him through the wall while still pre-firing the wrong spot, so maybe a weird coincidence, but it's the gun, it has 0 recoil. I know the gun has no recoil, or like it has very little recoil. I've played with it. It doesn't have that little. That literally was 0 movement at all. I don't care how good you are at the game. You can at least see the gun and the reticle moving a little bit. That was completely standstill. He has a 2.14 KD in Platinum with 15 matches. Never played on this account before. He actually was not playing with the other person. Interesting. We'll look up the... I'm pretty sure the other guy is fine. Yeah, this guy has a more stable history, so I would assume he is not cheating. We also never saw any evidence of him doing anything suspicious, but I would 100% say that this guy has at least recoil cheats, realistically probably walls as well, since he lined someone up through the wall and then ran out and peeked them. Would there be any chance for you to update your instructional videos on Siege? If you're talking about Siege School, the reason why I don't really do Siege School anymore is because 1, I got a life. 2, I realized how much time it was taking. Before I get into that though, we have Canty McCant, who is accusing Aleboza and Aleboza. One has an I, one has an L. I don't know. The main one was Boza, the other one was Bozo. So, we'll see if anything crazy happens. This one goes to overtime though, so. But anyways, yeah, with Hacker Replay, I don't, or not Hacker Replay, sorry, Siege School. It just takes too long. I ended up spending probably like 40 hours a week on Siege School, and then I'd also have other videos, so it was too much work for me. Looked like he was just staring at them through the wall. He is staring at them through the wall. He keeps lining them up through the wall. He lined the head before he could even see it. So this guy's cheating. Think this guy is? Jury's still out on that one. We'll go back to the original. God. Bro, I just switched between them and they're just staring at people. Okay. Well, that one's done. So, this guy, banned. The other one, not banned. With a 4 KD! How has this person not been banned? How has this person not been banned? I'll see if I can remember. I'll manually report them myself, because that usually results in a quicker ban, but like... Holy shit, they should not be still playing ranked at that point. And how many matches did they have? They played 32 matches. That's depressing. Whatever. Moving on to the next match. Our third match. We have Lord Cucumber, who is accusing Milko Mead, and this is on the Outback match. Are you sure he was cheating? Could have just heard them spawn in. Yeah, that was totally, you know, legit. I kind of want to see how they went to overtime, but like I said, unlike the rest of you, I have a girlfriend. I need to spend Valentine's Day with her, so I want to get this done ASAP. Not ASAP, but like within reasonable time. I have a steak dinner that will be awaiting me. Annie makes the best steak, or second best steaks ever. Honestly, best homemade steaks ever, but I do have to admit that her steak is not quite as good as the insanely expensive but definitely worth it Japanese Wagyu steak we had while we were in Tokyo. Love her cooking, but sadly does not compare to a Wagyu restaurant. But we got some really good ribeyes. We went to the market, got some ribeyes, and she's gonna... Took no damage from that. What? Make it in her... I think it's like a butter compound is what she calls it. I saw him line up... Who would that have been? I think that was a Sledge. Yeah, because Sledge used a grenade. But it also kind of just looked like he was spraying. He just looked away from the Finka as well. My god, this aim is rough. Like, you know, he was holding an angle specifically on where it...
I just love Dex, bro.
We'll wait and see a little bit more. Just to make sure if he is cheating that, you know, we have more proof. Thanks for someone. Also, actually, yeah, Annie actually made a cooking video on the steaks that she makes. So if you want to learn what steaks she makes, just do the Annie command. Go check out her YouTube channel. She hasn't uploaded there in a bit because we were talking about it yesterday, but she said she's inspired and wants to edit today. But we were talking about it yesterday with my mom, where she's like, yeah, with her new job, she just got a new job and has way more responsibilities now. She's like, I need to take a step back and actually work instead of doing YouTube. You saw the Sledge, I would have done the same pre-fire. Voklo, at first I thought you were joking when you said this guy's legit move on. First off, 1 round is not enough to assume someone's legit. Also, second, in that 1 round, he lined up 2 people through the wall. If you just assume everyone who has 1 fine round is legit, then I assume you probably believe you never face any cheaters at all. Never see anyone go up the ladder. The Flores just did. Or, no, that's the Zofia on the left. He hasn't actually done anything to like know exactly where they're gonna put. Or what is he doing here? I guess the wall is open into the connector room. How did he not die there? Where is he looking now? Even as a normal player, that's not where you would look. Oh, actually, okay, now he's waiting for the Hibana flank. He hasn't done anything quite like the first round. The very first round, he tried to pre-fire the Flores through an indestructible wall. They're pinging the Mozzie. You would be able to... I think you'd be able to hear the Hibana from there, right? You'd hear her sprint over. Also, chat. One thing that was hilarious last week. So last week, I made a joke. Someone had a name that was like an anime reference. And I said, we'll immediately assume they're cheating because they have an anime name. The YouTube comments lost it. They were not happy with that. They 100% took me seriously. And were just like, what kind of a fucking channel is this if you're just going to assume anyone who has an anime name or profile photo is cheating? Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. So, it's a joke, clearly. I was like, you can tell which people did not watch past, like, the first 2 minutes of the video, because I'm pretty sure I clearly state that it's a joke. I'm like, oh, this guy's probably not cheating.
I just love dicks, bro.
I think it's just a Brigone. We're joking. Apparently people don't understand what a joke is. How do people get kills like that, but I struggle? I don't get it. What's wrong with people? They don't get outside enough, so they just don't understand social cues or interactions. That's what's wrong with people. Okay, that's a good indicator. He C4'd something where no one was. If he was cheating, he wouldn't really waste that utility. Unless this guy's really, really good at hiding it. You never know. Neck still hurts. My body's gonna hurt tomorrow. Today was the first day I went rock climbing and my body could feel it. Like, there's no way I don't wake up tomorrow with like just completely dead arms and legs. He looked past, went back, and aimed. That's good. You got an SI 2022 ad? I didn't even know they had ads for SI 2022. I don't know if you guys know this. Back in year 4 of Siege, Ubisoft actually had some ads for content creators. I was in an ad. I had no idea. I still never got proof of it. But there's no reason why this would be a lie. My friend, like one of my IRL friends, messaged me. He's like, hey, I just saw you in an ad on my YouTube video. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I was like loading up a video for like an old retro game or something. And he's like, and there was an ad for Siege and you were in it. Like, oh. Interesting. So like, I guess like at some point back then they just were using content creators as a way to promote the game. And I was in one of those ads at some point. That was the month where we got the most viewership we've ever gotten. I do wish that Ubisoft would bring that back. Because we desperately need it right now. Do we find this suspicious? He was aimed at the castle and then pulled away. Like, look at how much he pulls away from this. He's aimed. It's like stuck on him. He's like, no, look away. That lines up with what he did before with the Flores, where he tried to pre-fire him through a wall. A little bit suspicious of that. Sure, if he's bad, like, we'll look up his stats after. If he's a bad player, then we'll just assume that he didn't know what he was looking at. But it's now the second time he has conveniently lined up with someone through a wall. And the first time he tried to shoot, second time, right there, he just moved away. How was that? I believe, if we're not mistaken, I believe that would be evidence of a soft aimbot, where instead of actually being like, you know, a rigid aimbot that just locks onto people's heads, there is a soft aimbot where it will like kind of, it's like aim assist on console, honestly. Not like Siege aim assist. Don't know how he died to that. I think I was detected outside. Like Siege doesn't have aim assist, but like Call of Duty aim assist, where you'll just be moving around and it'll kind of like drift you towards the player. I've seen it before, and one of the telltale signs is someone locking onto someone through a wall and then like pulling away, trying to not look at them. Oh, I hate Yana in match replay. Yeah, so I don't do the early access anymore. I have heard things. I will not say anything because I don't want to expose anyone or anything, but I have heard things, and I've heard equal parts of people being like excited for it and others or other things being like, don't understand why people are so excited for that, but we'll see what happens. That being said, I have not actually seen anything myself other than small leaks or what I have been told. So I will still do a react to the panel. And I'll be honest, like, my expectations are low. If they do the exact same thing that they do every single year, my expectations will be met. Anything above that, I'll be happy. I'm hoping that they exceed my expectations. Now with all that blabbering done, still didn't really see anything. I did find it a little bit weird that he was holding an angle on that staircase, like as if he was waiting for the person to cross, but maybe he was just waiting for someone to come down garage. What a grenade. Throws in the corner where no one is. Also, thanks for sub, sweet FUD. I don't think that was just like more proof that he's not cheating. He's, I mean, I guess he reacted okay to it. Okay, let's go back to the first round very quickly, and I'll just check to make sure that he didn't like blatantly try to track the Flores. Like, why is he pre-firing through that wall? Which I believe none of the bullets would have even come close to him, because there's a hard wall, but actually no, he did try to hit him through the soft wall.
I just love Dex.
See, that's the weird part to me. Looks like a somewhat consistent plat. He's been plat before. His KD went up by 0.25, which is, given that he had a 2-season break, that's a pretty significant jump. But maybe it's an alt account. Got better on the main, I don't know. So I assume not cheating, but I would still flag it as pretty suspicious in those two instances. At least, like, if someone were to play against this person, I would say keep an eye out and make sure that they are not cheating. We're gonna go over to this one, which is Lego.Mozzie accusing Hidden Zons. Red Crow Diamond. That's actually an amazing name. I love that. For those of you who don't know, Red Crow was when they brought the MMR to be Diamond down to 3,500. It was always like 4,500 and they brought it down to 3,500. That was, I believe, the first season I reached Diamond. Person's not doing anything. They only just put down their ADSs. Did they, I guess you would be able to hear them prone, but that is a little... I believe the kids these days would say it's a little sussy baka, correct? He dies to that. What is he looking at? For someone to run around the... What would you even call that? I don't even know what that pre-fire is supposed to be. Did he even see this person? Hold on. Oh, I guess, okay. I don't know if he actually saw the leg of the Zofia there, but we can just assume, okay, impact comes out. You could be like, yeah, impact, that means it came from window. Actually, okay, no. In slow-mo, that was pretty easy to see. I don't know how they saw that in real time. Obviously, match replay is not perfect. It can be slightly different than what they actually see. So we'll just assume that he probably saw them more, although these like weird lineups keep happening, but then they keep dying. Maybe they're just bad. I don't know. So it looks like a blue push with a blitz leading the charge. Dying to the smoke, or down to the smoke. The double C4. Excuse you. Why is he staring at a wall there? Like it lined up roughly with where Finka was. But what is the point of staring at a corner there? Yeah. AFK for... I believe that was a minute 15. I get that they had that door open and people were being shot before, but he was ready for the Legion to peek specifically in the bottom, right? Man, I'm gonna be both like equally parts shocked and equally parts entertained if when we finish this and we look up his stats, if it's just like banned for just blatant cheating. Because I wouldn't say anything looks blatant. It looks more just like small suspicious things that if I were a rank star looking back on this in match replay, I would just immediately say, of course this person's cheating. They have to be cheating. But luckily I'm not a rank star. This guy does not know how to open hatches. Oh god. That was 3.5 canisters. Both grenades down. He also had an ash with him. I don't know why he didn't just use the ash charge. How long does a watch streak take for the channel points? I believe it's per day. Watching a stream per day. It escalates as you get to, I think, 7 streams is the highest it can go. Okay. I want to read into that about how he just looked at all those people through the wall, but like you're looking through sight. I don't know. His aim just seems so rigid because like I guess in my mind I'm thinking, okay, if he is walling, he's so focused on seeing the people through the wall that he's not paying attention to what he's actually seeing. Okay, so Vigil's on the stairs. And he's holding it crouch height perfectly. Oops. He thinks that Vigil's at the door, but he's not. Let's go back. I think this might be a gotcha moment. So Vigil goes over here. No one is on drones. Osa just got off drones. Oh, he's not on the stairs. He's actually at the door. Would Maverick be able to hear that? I don't think so. And yet he is perfectly holding this, waiting for him, and grenading. Because he knows he's there. No one droned. Or at least droned him out. Yeah, no one droned. So I don't know how he perfectly knew that. I don't think he would be able to hear it.
Dex, bro.
It seems a little suspicious to me. Thanks for sip 2K. I also see our viewers went up by 100. I assume Pro League just finally finished fully.
Dex,
let's go.
Thanks for the 3 months, Death. Does not get the kill onto Castle. This guy does not know how to Maverick properly. Like, he is probably one of the worst Mavericks I've ever come across. He just reloaded a full canister. He keeps changing his angle. Okay, so I think there is enough proof to determine he's walling. So he keeps breaking the wall in sections, and as soon as the guy got pulled up, he got off the Maverick and went to hold the angle. And then when Castle went to the right, he looked at the right. When Castle went to the left, he looked at the left. And then went back to the right after Castle went to the right again. He's just always holding the angle, knowing where someone's going to be. I believe we'll probably see more evidence of that about to pop up here. He's actually out of canisters, I believe. And again, he finished, like, he stops Mavericking the wall to go back and hold this angle. I bet if Maestro peeks on the left side, he's going to switch his angle. Did you see that? Yeah, okay, he's 100% walling. He pulls out the canister to go to the wall again. And then Maestro, like, peeks barely and immediately runs away. He has to be walling. Let's look up his stats. He went up to, or not even went up. He just never played ranked before. Level 58 with a 2 KD in Plat 2. Little part of me thinks that he is not a smurf. The 2 people he's played with the most have been banned. He played 19 matches with one and 14 matches with the other. 100% he's cheating. Next match. LG, who's accusing Torator. Okay, solid whiffs. Didn't even land a single shot. How would you guys feel if at the end of a match it told you how many shots you shot and how many shots you landed, and then how much damage you did per shot, or like in total with all your shots combined? I don't know if I would be too happy with that, because that's what's in Tarkov. And it's so frustrating when you're like, oh, I lit them up, and you see the damage at the end, you're like, man, I did like 30 damage, and I missed 25 shots on this person. I think Siege people would just cry and quit. I'd be very depressed. How little headshots I get with, jeez. Yeah, people would be depressed, it looks like. I think it'd be fun. I think that'd be a good way for people to improve, but yeah, it would definitely be depressing to see, because a lot of you would probably realize how much you're actually missing. I spray a bunch. Oh, I guess that's true. People were asking for this a long time ago. For a while, the devs were releasing huge like stat tracking things, being like, oh, look at how like bronze people use this operator versus silver, blah blah blah. And people were asking to see accuracy, but then they were like, well, we're not going to do that because people use guns to open doors. You're just going to see a huge dip in accuracy overall because of that. It's like, oh, that is true. People spray open walls, they make rotates with shotguns, so I guess it wouldn't be a very great stat. What am I watching? I will say the shot that he landed onto Womai was incredibly impressive. He flicked from the Womai disc to Womai's head in like a millisecond. We'll see if he can keep that up. Thanks for sub best Mr. Kill. So far, the enemy team seems to be pretty rough. I've noticed that he keeps looking towards where people are, but like that's what you should be doing in a decently ranked lobby. Might just skip forward a bunch because this guy is a very slow player. Okay, that was weird. He lined up the shot and then backed away. It wouldn't be as weird if he was unaimed down sight and just looking at the window, but the fact that he's holding an angle, staring at the window, staring at the person through the window, a little bit more suspicious. Went to Build-A-Bear with my... Oh, I thought that said Build-A-Beer for a second. Build-A-Bear with my girlfriend and got a Glaceon. Pretty lit. Build-A-Bear with your girlfriend. Should we be concerned that he's dating like a 5-year-old? Oh, this round's gonna be over real fast. Like a minute and a half left. I guess that's not that fast. I have to start skipping ahead because this guy's taking way too long to do things, which might suck because then we might miss evidence. But like, the fact that he sits here for like a minute just staring at nothing, like we need more. Look like client-side debris. He shot at the clash when we couldn't see anything, but like, it looks like he's just staring at her through client-side debris. I can't tell if that is suspicious or not. I assume not. Wasn't ready for the run out. Oh! No. What is happening? Okay, this round is 75% done. Every single person in the lobby is still alive. Hold on. What is about to happen? He's staring at nothing. He's running silencer on the 9x19. Why is he so obsessed with that corner?
I just love Dex, bro.
Was that a coincidence? I think so? Especially because he's still firing at nothing over here. I think he was just pre-firing where the shield was and happened to kill someone through the smoke. Because like normally if you're going to spray through smoke, you'd kind of like spread it out a little bit more, I think, right? You wouldn't just go like in one specific spot, but it looked like though he was just like lasered on one spot. He did wait, what? Hold on. So Sledge dies. He looks out there. He's like, okay, looks good. Kind of does like a spin around here for some reason, and then looks at the Osa perfectly through the wall, but then looks away. Looks over there where no one is, which is good. But I am getting suspiciouser and suspiciouser. Okay, now he's actually just holding the... Oh, what is he doing? I'm so confused by his approach. I think they just put a hard breach device on a castle barricade. Sad when there's 4 people there and you can all punch it twice and basically break it. He missed. Okay, see there? Almost hit someone. Would have called that suspicious if he got a kill. But he just kept firing in the same spot even after the person moved away. Why is he looking out there still? Okay, that's good. Again, makes him look more legit. Barricading with 10 seconds left? I don't know if that was the play. Okay. Could be worse. You could play with someone who's been playing actively since Operation Health and doesn't know where to sledge on coastline for sightlines. I've mentioned this multiple times before. I had that happen once to me. A person who was in Plat 1 on EU servers when I did my solo Smurf EU. And just like walking around like a bot, had no idea where to look and what to do. And just completely lost. It basically felt like I was watching Super from the Sonics. Just no idea where they were supposed to be or what to do. And somehow they got to Plat. I don't know who they paid or what they were doing, but they somehow got to Plat 1 and cost me my match because we lost. Also, I've noticed that this guy has spent more time now like being AFK than usual. Before, I think he was active in every single round, droning right away. On defense, it feels like he's just kind of sat still a lot. It's a good sightline. A little vulnerable since they can just shoot you through the wall. That was a good shot onto Ace. I don't think that was really suspicious. Oh, good shot onto Osa. Okay. Still looking at balcony and pre-fires. Okay, he realized on the drop where he needs to look. How did the bandit win that? I just want to make a note of the fact that the blue team lost the site twice and decided to go back here for their overtime first defense round instead of going to office, which they won. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Fuse just absolutely fucked up Osa. Just kidding. She was already hurt before that. I thought this cluster charge just like destroyed 95% of her health. He's very quick to react when his teammates die, which is not suspicious or anything. Pointing that out, he is quick to turn around. Okay, triple. I wouldn't say any of those kills are really suspicious. He was just playing smart. For a sub from Dave Saya. Opinions on Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I don't like ice cream. Or it's not that I don't like it. That's not true. It hurts. I have very sensitive teeth, so ice cream hurts my teeth a lot. What I do like is gelato, though. Gelato's good. It hurts my teeth too, but it tastes good enough. Ice cream is more... I'm not a huge, crazy fan of like milk and dairy. At least in those situations. Cheese is my only real exception. Oh, he died. And then, yeah, gelato and sorbet. Oh. Although, I'm pretty sure gelato is non-dairy. But, or maybe sorbet is. I can never remember. Either way, I don't mind the cold if it tastes really good. There is no, yeah, there's no rooftop hatch here. Personally, I think it was a huge waste on the rework to not include a hatch up there. Don't you think that it would be at least somewhat easier to attack this map if there was a hatch that went into what is now Dragon or even into Terrace? Just to give attackers like an option to go through the middle of the map instead of having to go through on the sides. Take my time. Okay. Sorbet is just fruit, sugar, and water. It fucking tastes phenomenal. I don't know what your point is. Sorbet master race. Probably the greatest thing ever was when, so we just went to BC in September, I think it was. First time I've ever been on the west coast of Canada. And they have gelato and sorbet everywhere. Here, you got the bullshit like Dairy Queen, Baskin Robbins type of shit that no one wants. Over there, you get like the gelato, the sorbet everywhere. It was so fucking good. That was probably my favorite part about the trip. Okay, we're about to reach the 8th, or almost reaching the final point of the match, the 9th round, and again, just haven't really noticed too much. Looks like a match where he just went off, which is fine to submit, by the way. I don't want to detract people, or not detract, but like shame people for submitting stuff like this. Like, it's good to also see some matches where people will just play out of their mind, but I don't think there's anything that would be like super suspicious. They just did well. Oh, is that it for this guy? Are we about to see the end? Maybe not. Okay, I was about to point out one thing, but it looks like he stopped caring about it. The thing I was going to point out is that when he was down, the camera was like looking at the floor. And it looked like he was looking at the sledge. And when he got up, he immediately went to go look at the stairs where the sledge was pushing. But then he stopped. I don't think he actually knew sledge was below. Sometimes the mother doesn't pass the gene to create strong teeth in the womb. Is that a thing? Can doctors confirm? I feel like this match that we've been watching has literally just turned into talking about whatever we want because we haven't seen anything suspicious yet. This is a podcast match. Again, there's no problem with, please don't, you know, submit matches just because you're afraid that I'm gonna critique them for not having a cheater. I'm fine with it, but now we're just learning in chat. Turner has good teeth. I only just like kind of process now. Was like a big, well, actually, okay, 100% this guy's not cheating because he looked away when the guy was pushing in and is still holding the same angle, not realizing that the guy pushed in. I don't know what's worse, the ace not noticing that or the timing on that. But like, I guess if I were to push in there, I would not be looking at the floor waiting for someone, so can't shame him too much for that. No, looks like a normal account. Gold. I honestly am surprised that he's a gold or platinum. Seemed like a decent player, but I don't think I would say platinum level. But yeah, not cheating, I don't think. Anyways, moving on to the actual match. Last match of the day, we have Zando, who's accusing Solivia. If it's 5 rounds, chances are probably cheating. But we will not assume right away because last time I assumed, people got really pissed. Because if I say anything bad about anime, the weebs come out in force. That was a pretty good counter spawn peek. If he knows that this person's here, I'm gonna be quite suspicious. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do there. Does he not realize that no one can jump out through that window? Is this person even still here? What is? There. I'm assuming cheating, because how did they even know that the person was up there? He was grenading beforehand because he knew someone was up there, but they never droned it, I believe. I guess we could actually go back and check just to confirm. The warden went up. Drones, 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 drones. Nope. They wouldn't have known that. But somehow they just did know. He also was very, very ready for that spawn peak, so I assume this is probably going to be a case of someone who's probably pretty blatantly walling. Walling, but does not really know how to use a Maverick torch efficiently. And if you want the G36 skin drop, you're going to have to wait till the 17th. Make sure to watch my stream if you want free drops. You heard it, free! You don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is watch stream. Let's review this a little. Okay, this is drone here. Okay, Warden breaks this early. So him knowing that it's prepped is not crazy. The interesting part I find here is that he was so ready to jump into 3rd floor without even worrying about it, when in the previous round he knew that the person was up here, so he didn't jump in. Which I guess you could assume, like, hey, if you're gonna go for tower, chances are the person's probably not gonna be on top floor after you just saw them on 2nd floor, but you know, you never know. So I feel like he should have been more cautious. If I mute the tab, not the stream, does it still count for the drop? It does. Yes, if you're gonna watch for the G360 skin, just mute the tab. Oh my god, all of them are pushing him.
I just love Dex, bro. I just love Dex, bro.
Hey, Varsity.
That did 0 damage to the mirror. I guess they have that half wall thing in the way. No way this guy's gonna go for the blowtorch when they're this close. He doesn't know how to blowtorch properly. He doesn't even know how to grenade properly. Oh boy. Here he hears the warden. He's killed the same guy 3 times. He hates him. He's hunting him. Very weird rotation from Zofia. That does like nothing for him, but I guess Hibana's following. Broke the hatch so Hibana could break the 2nd hatch. But you could just use like 2 Hibana pellets to break the hatch. I don't know why they would use a impact. So he swings here. I think he got lucky on the Vigil just being in the open there. But Jaeger didn't even get a kill, and he just immediately assumed he would be in that corner. Lucky? Maybe. A little weird. Reacted, okay. That wasn't even like pre-lined up. That's good for Vigil. Just tried to shoot through the mirror. I shouldn't laugh. I've done that so many times. So looks like he's looking more towards white stairs than he's actually looking at the person in front of him. Hold on. Okay, so this person pushes in. He pushes into sight. Somehow Vigil knows that. Wait, okay, he killed that guy. Okay, so he knows that who was that? Amaru, Twitch, whatever is in this corner. Well, I know that he quick leaned to check where the Twitch was. The fact that the Twitch moved slightly, and then the Vigil pre-fired looking at exactly where he was. Gotta say that's a little sussy-wussy. Last round. We'll look them up after. I've had people ask me about that, whether I like that or not. When people tell me that I put them to sleep. And I fucking love it. Wanna know why? Because what are they gonna watch? They're gonna watch me. On stream. They're gonna fall asleep. Those viewers won't click away. When I switch to another game, a game that I really want to play, like Tarkov, those viewers who fall asleep, they're still there. New viewers come scrolling through the Tarkov page and they're like, oh shit, someone here with 300 viewers, let me go watch him. All thanks to those people who watch me and fall asleep. I love my view botters. That's what I call them. My human, or my real view botters. Alright, he's about to... Oh no, never mind. It's a 2v3, not a 1v3. But it was the guy that was still down. He's still holding on this Jackal, which, to be fair, the Jackal did just kill the Bandit. Very slow reaction time on that one. I thought it'd be a lot faster. I don't know how he won that gunfight. He should not have won that. I don't know how he didn't die there. He should have died. Don't know how he won any of those gunfights. Pretty consistent golden plat. Was silver, but obviously moved their way up. That is fine. The only thing that I find really strange here, look at the jump in matches and also KD. Steel Wave, 0.27 KD in 10 matches. 0.7, 0.9. It does work its way up. 2 seasons off. Comes back with a 1.02. And then 465 matches this season. 465 matches. Previously, the highest was Crystal Guard was 62. This seems like someone who bought their account. I figured that they were queued with this guy because they were coordinating with them when they were Hibana and Zofia. But it reads a lot like either they purchased the account or maybe they just suddenly decided to really give Siege a chance with their friend. I still think that first round play on Warden was too suspicious. I don't think that it was a clear play. I think it was more suspicious than it wasn't. I won't say that they're innocent, but I'm not going to say that they're guilty. I'm going to leave it as a up in the air. You guys can decide. But chat, that is going to end the hacker replay today. At least we're not having every single match be completely obvious. That is a nice bonus. Don't forget, chat, and people watching on YouTube, please submit more matches. We are running somewhat low just because of the recent updates. They keep canceling older matches, so I can't watch them. So if you find any matches that you think are slightly suspicious, please send them in. Use the link in the description, or if you're in chat, use the review command and submit it there. All I need is a zip file with the match, and then include a text document saying why you think they're suspicious, or who you think is suspicious, and include your name.